Timeskip Oigawa has been released and his rainbow serve looks absolutely broken. But is it really that broken? In this video, I'm gonna show you how to counter Timeskip Oigawa and his rainbow serve. This is Almost Lucky from NetBlocks, and please subscribe to the channel. As on every 1000 YouTube subscribers, we do a giveaway on my Discord. So make sure to sub and join using the link in the description. If you are a Libero Kimiro style player, stick around for the extra tip at the end. But for now, tip number 1, don't get scored by the serve. And for that, positioning is key. In 2v2, which is the most important game mode, positioning yourself like this. One player left and one player right. Around 2 steps behind the attacking line. This covers the court as wide as possible. And now as soon as Timeskip Oigawa serves, you should dive the serve. Why? Even if you're getting knocked back, you will still keep a little of the forward momentum of the dive, which is not the case on a set receive or a bump receive. But here comes the tricky part, which is tip number 2, don't double dive. Play it smart. The rainbow serve will knock the receiver onto the ground, but not only that, the ball still keeps flying backwards. So if both of you dive, you're both out of position, and you likely won't make it to the falling ball in time. Especially if you're using slow characters like Sanu. Instead, both players go into the direction of the serve, but only the one closer to the ball actually dives for it. The second player stays upright, tracks the ball, and makes the follow-up. That way, you don't lose the rally and actually have a solid chance to turn defense into offense. And for that, tip number 3, what to do after the receive. Now, depending on your playstyle, the second player has 4 options. A ground set, a jump set, a bump, or a spike. And honestly, the spike is usually the best option here. Because with the too low mechanic, the ball goes super slow near the net and becomes a perfect opportunity for a spike. A ground set as the second touch usually puts your hitter in a bad position for the third one. A jump set often gets placed too far or too close to the net. It's very risky. A bump is hard to control unless you're cracked with it, and if that's the case, you can go for it. But a too low spike puts you in a great position to attack. If you're playing Timeskip Kagayomo though, definitely go for the standard jump set. It's your bread and butter, and can't go wrong. Tip number 4. Outplay Timeskip Oigawa. You defended the serve, now it's time to punish. TSO has high speed, but he's weak in defensive stats. His set stat is super high, which means if he tries to set receive, the ball often goes back over. So what's the move? Fast, direct plays. He probably won't block unless he has steal block, and you'll figure that out real quick. But if he doesn't, aim on his side. He will either need superhuman reactions to die for it, or he will set receive it right back to you. And that's another chance to attack. Tip number 5. How to counter Timeskip Oigawa on attack. Well, his sets are super fast and super wide. To counter that, position yourself based on the likely spike location. Or go even full body block if you have the reaction. If you've got steal block, now's the time to use it. It shuts down fast wing spikes completely. But if TSO decides to take the hit himself, his spike stat is decent, but honestly feels a little slow. So most Timeskip Oigawas won't aim into crowded spots. Means, if you got 2 set receiving defenders, he will most likely not go for the close net, but instead aim wide with a backward tilt. Means, be aware of the backfield. And in general, I feel like in competitive these days, also many of the Sanus now learn to hit into the back of the field. And it's similar with TSO. So stay on position and don't move too close or too far, to be able to defend both. And here's the extra tip for Kimiro players. You're the only style that can properly defend Oigawa's rainbow serve by diving. But keep in mind, your spike stat is low, and chances are you're the one who has to take the spike after the receive. And for that, level up your spike game with my spiking guide. Kimiro spikes may be slow, but if they're well placed, you can score with it. Alright guys, das war's für heute. Now go out there and shut down those Timeskip Oigawas. Just please don't counter me, alright? This was Almost Lucky from NetBlocks, and I'll see you in the next one.